Imagine walking into a massive palace nearly 3,000 years ago in what is now Iraq. You're in an ancient city called Nimrud, surrounded by towering stone carvings that tell stories of power and protection. One carving shows a figure with wings and an eagle's head wearing a bracelet, and it has a very small rosette design. This little symbol, known today as the Assyrian Rosette, was not just decoration. It represented ideas of cosmic order, divine support, and the authority of kings. But what made this small symbol so important to one of the most powerful empires in all of history? The Assyrian Empire at its height almost 3,000 years ago was a force to be reckoned with. Known for its advanced cities, powerful armies, and deep religious beliefs, the empire created some of the most impressive buildings and artworks of its time. British archaeologists in the 1800s uncovered parts of the Grand Palace in Nimrud, including stone panels covered in intricate carvings. These panels, now in the British Museum, were meant to show off the king's power and his connection to the gods. That recurring image on these carvings, the rosette, a small flower-like symbol often linked to the sun and cosmic harmony. Some experts believe the design was inspired by things people saw in the sky, like halos around the sun during an eclipse. Figures in carvings, guardian spirits, priests, and even the king often wore bracelets with this rosette, a sign of divine protection and royal power. For the Assyrian rulers, this symbol visually reinforced their claim to lead under the authority of the gods. The winged, eagle-headed figures in the carvings, known as guardians, they were believed to have supernatural powers and were thought to protect the king and his palace from evil. They stood watch at the palace entrances, making it quite clear that the king's home was under both earthly and divine protection. The rosette wasn't just a simple design. It represented a connection between the heavens and the king's authority on earth. By tying the symbol to the sun and divine forces, the Assyrians created a powerful image that blended astronomy, religion, and politics. And while we don't know exactly where the symbol came from, it appeared often in Assyrian art, showing how deeply it was tied to their culture. Today, pieces of these palace carvings are displayed in museums, which allow us to uncover their meaning. And the rosette reminds us that for the Assyrians, the king, they just wasn't a ruler. He was someone chosen by the gods and backed by the forces of the universe. The Assyrian Rosette, small and simple, but it holds very big ideas. It connected the stars and the gods with the authority of the king. From the grand palaces of ancient Iraq to museums today, this little symbol reminds us of how deeply people long ago thought about their place in the universe. It shows us that even the smallest details in history can reveal entire worlds of meaning. These are Interesting Things with JC.